Welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So, A Whisker Away is an anime that was supposed to come out in Japan in June, but due to the pandemic that didn't happen, so Netflix decided to buy the rights to it, and now it is a Netflix original anime. And so this film is about this girl named Mio, or Muge, and she found a way to turn into a cat. And so her cat form's name is Taro. And Mio is really infatuated or in love with this boy named Hinodi at her school. However, he pretty much ignores her, but he does have a cat, which so happens to be Taro, or Muge, or Mio in this case, and he does not know that this is actually her. And so that is the general story, and in that mix, we have this whole fantasy cat world, cat people element. And so that is the overall story of how these two things kind of come together. So getting into the things that I did enjoy about this film is the overall animation. This is overall, at least for me, a very good looking film. And whenever you get to the parts where you're in the whole cat fantasy world, I would say it's beautiful. It reminds me a lot of Spirited Away. It's not up to those levels, but it is a very visually pleasing film. And so if you do have a nice home theater set with a big screen, definitely watch it on a much bigger screen. And so the second thing that I enjoyed about this film is the overall cat world, cat people fantasy part of this film. So whenever you get to that part, I think it's going to be something that you do enjoy. It's very whimsical, it's fun, and this is something that I really enjoy whenever I watch these type of fantasy anime where it takes you out to a different world. And even though not everything makes sense, it's just really fun to be in this world, and especially the whole visual aspect of it. For serious YouTubers, check out TubeBuddy, the premier tool news at GeekOutdoors.com. Get more done today by checking out the affiliate link in the description area below. So getting to the things that I did not like about this film, besides the whole cat fantasy world, the rest of the story, it's very predictable, cliche, and I would say like the first half of the film really deals a lot with Muge and her love for Hinode, and kind of like this whole high school coming of age thing, along with the fact that she could turn into a cat. It's really, I would say, very standard when it comes to that. And at least for me, I wouldn't say I got bored, but it was really slow. And I was more interested whenever I saw a big cat that's actually walking around. And then when you got into the whole cat fantasy world, that was pretty awesome. I wish more of the movie was actually in that world. I would have enjoyed it much more. And then the other thing that I didn't enjoy as much out of this is the overall characters themselves. Muge, Hinode, all their friends and stuff, they were pretty much two-dimensional characters. They did try to do more with Mio, trying to get into her backstory out of why she feels the way that she does and how that affects her turning into Taro. But I just didn't feel like it hit those emotional chords that probably the writers wanted it to. And so overall, besides the whole fantasy world cat element, the rest of the characters and the story, it just really didn't do it for me in terms of being one that I would say, yeah, was really something different or something I would go back to multiple times. So that is my review of Whisker Away. I think overall it is a good movie per se, especially if you enjoy this whole fantasy anime elements. However, if you're looking for something different, something I would say more memorable, like Spirited Away, you might not get that here. And so those are my thoughts on Whisker Away. If there's any other anime that you've seen that you enjoyed, be sure to leave that in the comments area below. And if you want to see more of my anime reviews, I do have a playlist. I'll leave that in the description as well. So as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Hey geeks, if you are a creative geek like me and you wanted to learn how to create content on YouTube and other places on the internet, then check out my Go Content Creators Group, where you get access to additional videos and content for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part of it is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Go Content Creators Group. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side.